Hi people, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Field of Play, and it's all about Kakalika. Kakalika. We're going to be talking about DopeNations and possible appearance at the World Cup, and also the fiasco around Neymar's substitution during his final match with Santos, and also Brazil's 25 or 26 man squad list that has come out for the World Cup. Who made the squad and who didn't make it? All right, so this is Field of Play. Welcome to another episode. Kindly subscribe to all our social media platforms at Field of Play GH on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. My name is Early. We'll be right back. All right, so it's all about Kakalika, right? Kakalika, and I wonder why Ghana is not making a lot of noise about this song. Now, all over the world, it's become like the national football anthem for footballers all over the world, from the Premier League to the Bundesliga. I mean, to all the leagues in the world. Actually, anytime the players score, you can see them doing the dance, celebrating with the song. Then the song is all over the place. Even the BBC has done a story about the song. So why are we not making too much noise about this song? And I hear rumors or news that FIFA is considering DopeNation's song as part of the official song for the World Cup. I really don't know how true that is, but if it happens, this will be a very exciting news for Ghana and also for the DopeNation too as well. All right, so the DopeNation brothers are Micheal Boafo and Tony Boafo. They go by the name 2B and also Twist. You understand? So these guys are very popular Ghanaian young musicians who have a very popular banger currently going on in the world, and they paid a courtesy call to the FA President and Ghanaian Football Association President Edwin to discuss collaboration for the World Cup, to see how they could also partner and contribute to the whole World Cup discussion, since the song is actually making waves. And I'm just picturing during the World Cup, a goal is scored and everybody in the stadium is jumping on their seat, and the PA system start blasting Kakalika and the players start doing the dance. I mean, it's going to be mind blowing. It's going to be mind blowing and very interesting for Ghana football. So these guys are looking at how they can also participate in the World Cup, and I think it's a step in the right direction. They had a meeting with the FA, including some officials of the FA, and I think it's a positive move in the right direction and in good faith too as well. So that's a story. And also let's look at Neymar's issue. Now, when you talk about corruption and scandals and issues and tactics and antics in football, I thought it was only Ghana, but apparently Brazil has their own. Now, what was the issue? Now, Neymar wants to be part of this World Cup. I mean, his farewell World Cup, if I should put it that way. He wants to be part of this World Cup by all means necessary. So he's putting up everything. He's trying his best to be match fit. He's trying his best to be informed for the tournament. And the Brazilian coach Ancelotti came out and said, look, he will only select players that are 100% fit, that are really performing to go to the World Cup. So, and initial rumors was Neymar's name was not part of the list or was not being considered. So the guy also wanted to prove his own, to put up a very good performance so that he eventually gets the opportunity to be selected for the World Cup. So during their game 2 days ago, 3 days ago, he had an injury and he was being treated on the sideline. Now, he was being treated on the sideline. That means he wasn't off the playing field completely, because he was still on the sideline and was receiving treatment so that the game could go on. And the coach made a substitution. I mean, gave a list to the ref to substitute. I mean, Neymar's name was not on that list. But some way, somehow, they ended up subbing Neymar and bringing in a new player. So when Neymar was ready to get onto the pitch, the referee said he wouldn't go, and the guy was visibly not happy about it. The guy was crying. I mean, if you see the pictures, the way he was crying, holding his student, pleading, he took the list, showed it to the camera. But you know, it's football, the rules can't be changed, and the guy had already been subbed and he was on the pitch playing. I mean, Neymar was crying because that was his last chance to to also make a mark in a game to possibly get the opportunity to be selected for this current World Cup. It's like everybody is fighting for the World Cup. The way our own Dede Ayew is also fighting to make it for the World Cup. Now, with rumors going out around his father is saying if Ghana football would do anything for him at all, they should try and take his son to the World Cup. And I hear our sports minister also talking about that the day is a very inspirational. It's like he's like a second coach on the field, so we should consider taking him also to the World Cup. I mean, let me know what you think. What are your opinions? Do you think the day you should go to the World Cup, or we should give the younger players the opportunity to shine? So I mean, that's enough for the day. Now let's look at Neymar. So that was the issue. So Neymar was crying. He held his child in his arms and he was crying, his families and everything. Then 2 days later, the list comes out, and eventually Neymar's name is part of the list. I mean, when I saw that incident, I said, look, Ancelotti needs to probably find a way to get this guy on the pitch, because when a player is very passionate about football, expressing emotions of not because they didn't get the opportunity to play, then you know that player really love the game of football and they want to offer something to the game. I mean, Neymar is not that old, but it's just that his performances are sort of dead, because this was a world-class player who is still a world-class player, but now he's gone around the world. He's played in Europe and he's back in Brazil playing for Santos. So it's sort of, you know, it's like you come back home. Usually for Brazilian players, when you go around Europe and play and you come back, you are probably in your twilight of your career, or you're looking at ending your career. So people weren't too happy, I mean, with him on that note. I mean, they were saying he's taking the shine or opportunity that other young players could have gotten to be part of the World Cup. He's taking it away from them. I mean, people are saying why is it that João Pedro was not part of the squad? It was because of Neymar's inclusion. I mean, what do you think about this? So I'm going to go over the Brazilian squad quickly that was released, and let me know if your player is in there and which player you were hoping or expecting to be made part of the list and wasn't part of the list. All right, so let's look at the Brazil squad for the World Cup. Now we start from the goalkeepers. We have Alisson, and we have Edison and Weverton. Then we have for the midfielders, we have Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, and we have Fabiano. And also we have Lucas Paqueta and Daniel Santos. These are the midfielders. Brazil is going with 5 midfielders. I mean, is that enough? Well, and then they are going in with defenders. For defenders, we have Alexandro, we have Gleason, Brima, we have Danilo, we have Douglas Santos, we have Gabriel Magalhães, we have Ibanez, Elio Pereira, we have Marquinhos, we have Wesley, we have Wesley, sorry, pardon me, the names, the Brazilian names, I don't know them, you know, so let's go over the names again. So for the defenders, we have Alexandro, we have Gleason, Brima, we have Danilo, we have Douglas Santos, Gabriel Magalhães, we have Ibanez, we have Leo Pereira, we have Marquinhos, and we have Wesley. Also for attackers, we have Hendrick, Gabriel Martinelli, Igor Thiago, Luis Enrique, we have Matheus Cunha, we have Neymar Jr., Rafinha, Vinicius Jr., and Ryan. I mean, so these are the players going in for the World Cup. I mean, let me know if you have a player in there, or you didn't hear your favorite player's name that you think should be in the squad for Brazil, and give me the reasons why you think he should be there, or some of these players that I've mentioned. Let me know which ones you think shouldn't be part of the list. All right, so that is it for yet another episode of Field of Play. My name is Eli. Kindly subscribe to all our social media platform at Field of Play GH, and see you on the next one. I love football. Bye-bye.